It's really important to build up a good relationship with the support staff that you've got in your classroom, because they can be a real help, especially when you're working with other pupils in the class and you can't always get to everyone.
I have the same TAs in the same lessons virtually all the time, so it is a case of successfully liaising with them in order to benefit our weaker and special needs students.
Being an NQT and being used to teaching is a challenge enough in itself without having the people that are supposed to be on your side against you, you know.
Sit down with them and ask them where they see their role and where you see their role, and get those ground rules sorted from the start, and then I found from that you get a very effective relationship.
They need to feel comfortable with you and able to give you specific feedback on the students, as well as you feel comfortable with them in order to be able to instruct them with exactly what you want them to do.
Prior to lessons, inform them as to what's going to be going on within that lesson, what subject matter is going to be covered, and the TA can essentially prepare for the lesson. If that relationship isn't there, then the lesson will suffer.
They are able to really input into your own planning, because they're quite often tracking children around the school, and so they know whether they've had a bad day, a good day so far, and they also know what their specific difficulties are at the moment. And sometimes they're much better than I am at being able to devise a quick task which will bring them back to the lesson, or something that they can work with one-to-one.
If you have a clear relationship with your teaching assistant, and you know, you both understand what each other wants, you both understand, you know, who you're targeting in the class, it's really going to help, and it really does provide an extra pair of hands.
Support staff in this school have been here for sometimes many years, know the students, and so can actually communicate to them how to deal best with some of the more challenging students, because they know what works with them.
So far I've experienced a very, very good lesson, a very, very good relationship with the teacher, and probably quite a bad one. It affects the lesson tremendously.
The important thing is for a newly qualified teacher to come in, I think, to make friendships straight away with the support staff, so that you can obviously understand what the teaching assistants can do.
If you're not approachable and then the support staff are unable to discuss any issues that may arise, then ultimately it's the children that's going to suffer, because they're not going to get the support from the support staff, and they're not going to get the correct teaching or the differentiation of the work that's vital for their learning.